Well, it could not have been a more picture-perfect day for some action out at historic Wade Stadium today as the Denfeld Hunters and CEC Lumberjacks met on the diamond for some matinee baseball. Nolan Harju taking the mound for Denfeld, coming off of an 11-strikeout performance and a win over Rockridge last week. Now, Harju continued where he left off, fanning the Lumberjacks left and right and picking up strikeouts through the first few innings. And from the mound to the batter's box, Harju leading off with a hot shot into deep left field. He'll round first for a leadoff double for Denfeld, not able to come all the way home, though, as we say, scoreless. But the second time through the order, and the Lumberjacks did their homework. Shortstop Jackson Peterson with a base hit that brings home Lucas Gentili to give CEC the 1-0 lead. And the bats kept cracking for the Lumberjacks, up 4-0 now. Gentilini gets a hold of one that escapes the infielder's grab. Another RBI double for CEC as Thomas Schinvolt comes across home plate to make it 5-0. And at last check, the Lumberjacks are still holding on to that 5-0 lead halfway through this one.